Do I remember the July Revolution? Of course. How could I ever forget? The chanting, the violence, the smell of gunpowder, the 3 glorious days. Sleeping City. I think I may have increased the game sound for my last stream, which was Skyrim 2. So if it is too loud, please do let me know. I'll lower it a bit. Sparrowson. I can't believe he's skipping work again. I swear, if I find that moping bird brain at Le Canard Joyox. Ah, finally. Good morning, Falcon. Morning, Spa. No, wait. It's 2 in the afternoon. That means the official greeting is, where the hell have you been, lazy bones? Ah, it's far too early for this level of roasting. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. I've never been good at being able to say that one. No way. We've got We've got important business to discuss. Need to clear my throat. Sorry for that. And I can't do that if you're half drunk. Mon Dieu. Give me a break. I haven't had a good night's sleep since the trial. Something on your mind? Actually, yes. It was what that wolf judge said about revolution. Sure. That guy was off his rocker. And besides, if we worried about every potential French revolution, we would never get any work done at all. Am I right? Yeah, maybe you're right. Worrying doesn't do us any good. Tell me about the important business you want to discuss. Oh yeah, the business. A letter. This one's from the Paris Police Department. Fancy wax seal and everything. This is indeed a fancy seal. Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honours. All right. Ahem. Monsieur Falcon, meet me on the rooftop cafe opposite the Palace de la Bastille. I have a proposal. Regards, Inspector Valerti. That's it. How tell you? Terse. Valerti's letter has been added to your evidence folder. A proposal from the inspector? Interesting. Do you have any idea what sort of proposal he has in mind? Not a clue. So, are we going to meet him and find out? We may as well. I don't know what sort of proposal the inspector has in mind, but we would be foolish to reject it without even hearing him out. Grab your coat. Alright, no dilly-dallying. I like it. Oh, but before I forget, I need to drop by the hospital at some point. What did you eat this time? No, it's not like that. Well, not entirely. I need to pay for the bill from my last visit. Oh, that's reasonable. Sure, we can pay a visit. But the inspector's call should take priority, I think. Okay, so I don't have a choice whether I go to the hospital first. Have to go there. Brrr. It's far too cold to be meeting on a rooftop cafe. Why couldn't the inspector have chosen a comfier location? Who knows? Maybe the inspector likes the view because it reminds him of days guarding the old Bastille under the ancient regime. Wait, you think the inspector worked here during the ancient regime? Do you think that's how he got his war roots? It was a joke, Sparrowson. I'm pretty sure the inspector isn't that old. Well, well, well. Severin, what are you doing here? Settle down, JJ. Just like you, I was invited here by the inspector. What could he want with all three of us? It is hardly unusual for the lawyers and police of France to collaborate. The inspector probably has a big investigative role that requires all hands on deck. A big investigative role? Sounds juicy. Oh, by the by, did you hear what happened to Judge Romulus? No? What? It turns out that he acquired his position as judge through illegal means, so a warrant has been put out for his arrest. He's a wanted. He acquired his position through illegal means? What does that even mean? I'm a little hazy on the details. Something about pushing another judge into the scene? Yeah, isn't that what I was saying last week? I don't think he's a real judge. He shouldn't be there. Makes sense that he didn't get there in the right way. I can believe that. Anyway, I'm sure he'll be caught before long. Nobody manages to escape the long arm of the law forever. Speaking of which... Ah, good. You're all here. Excuse me, Mr. Inspector Valetti, sir. Falcon and I were wondering, did you get your injuries while defending the old Bastille prison? Don't pull me into that. I wasn't wondering that at all. As I said, I thought he can't be that old. Don't drag me into this, you fool. I was joking. Exactly. You impudent whelps. I'm not that old. Exactly. I sustained these injuries when in the July Revolution 18 years ago. I was a royal guard, just a lower peon. The air was thick with gunpowder and blood. Oh great, now you've set him off. We were given the order to charge at a rebel barricade. My comrades and I fastened our bayonets. Suddenly, boom, without warning, a gunpowder keg exploded. My comrades were dead, I was heavily wounded. That's when I looked up and saw a looming figure standing between the gargoyles of Notre Dame. It was the Viridian killer himself. This is a fascinating story, Inspector, but perhaps you could tell us why we are here? Oh, right, of course. Why we're here. What I am about to tell you is to remain strictly confidential, you understand? It's a matter of national security. As you've probably heard, France is under threat from a certain heinous group. Can't be hipsters. I'm going to say revolutionaries. Revolutionaries. Indeed, rebels. There's a storm brewing in the shadows of Paris. We, the Paris Police Department, have known about it for months. No, years. In every tavern and on every street corner, people talk of organising protests and overthrowing the government. The king has ordered for public gatherings to be dispersed and newspapers to be censored, but the whispers of dissent remain. No surprise there. If you take away an angry citizen's ability to speak, they will just get even angrier. Yep, indeed. And that's why it's paramount that we find and strike at the heart of the rebel group as soon as possible. For that, I need your help. What exactly do you want us to do? Interview citizens, scout locations, find the secret rebel meeting location that has escaped the eyes of the police. Do we have any leads? Just one. We know that the rebels are having weapons supplied to them by a crooked merchant who is only referred to as the Croquet Monsieur. Like the sandwich? What? The Croquet Monsieur. It's a hot sandwich. Cheese, ham, a little bechamel. Throw on some peppers if it's Friday night. This has nothing to do with the sandwiches. Croquet Monsieur is the alias of an accomplished and notoriously dangerous arms dealer. In any case, that's everything the Parisian police know. That's everything? That's all you have to demonstrate after years of tracking? Naturally, as a public prosecutor, it is my duty to help the police with their investigative work. I would be honoured to lend any and all assistance. Suck up. That's very good to hear, Monsieur Cocorico. But what about you, Falcon? Well, to be honest, Inspector, I don't quite understand why you're asking me. I'm a private defence attorney. I work for citizens who get stuck in legal trouble. Rebel hunting isn't quite my forte. You want to know why I'm asking you? Look around you, Falcon. We are surrounded by corruption and incompetence. The judges are bloodthirsty wolves, the jailers are thieving ravens, and the National Guard are sitting ducks. Look at the slackers and dullards who supposedly protect and serve this country. Nobody cares about justice anymore. Hi, Clement. I hope you didn't come in just as I sneezed. Thanks for returning to my channel. You saw my shameful display at the previous trial. Those are the results of I produce when with imbeciles to assist me. But you three, you care. Falcon, I saw you defending Dame Cataline and Prince Juan. I heard of your escapades around the city, frantically collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Frankly, you did more investigative work over the last month than I've seen any policeman do in a year. Not including myself, of course. But Dame Cataline, unfortunately it's late here. I do plan to stream San Andreas in 8 hours, so it probably will be about when you wake up if you're going to bed now. So yeah. Well, just under 8 hours. It's 20 past 10 now. I plan to start, 20 past 10 AM, and I plan to start at 6 PM for San Andreas. I have work before then, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get back and be able to get home in time to stream at 6. So I'm guessing I'll see you then. Look forward to it. And I hope this 2 hour stream of this game doesn't ruin my voice too much again. My voice is still trying to recover from last week. So it doesn't matter. You have have possession, you have passion and conviction, and you aren't a total bird brain. By my book, that makes you a fantastic investigator, even if that is not in your job description. Yep, see you later, Clement. Have a good sleep. So what do you say? Do you want to sit around your office, twiddling your thumbs until another pointless job offer falls into your lap? Or do you want to take this opportunity to do something great and help us track down the animals who wish to harm our glorious nation? I would be honoured to help my country. I would be honoured to help my country, Inspector. Consider us on board. Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. I had no idea you were such a patriot, JJ. There's nothing wrong with a little national pride. Yeah, pride is fine and all, but, do we get any compensation for this? Of course. Here is 50 francs. You will receive another 50 upon the completion of your work. 50 francs? Psh, we're being undersold. Hush, Sparrowson. This is a great opportunity. I don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. You already have all the key facts of the investigation. Find the elusive croqueur, monsieur. Find where the rebels are congregating. Those are your 2 tasks. I will check up on your progress in 3 weeks' time. See what you can accomplish by then. 3 weeks, nice. I'll be doing my own independent investigation into the rebel group, JJ, so I suppose this is a competition of sorts. Try to keep up with me. Don't make me laugh, Severin. I'll have all the rebel leaders behind bars before you even have your first suspect. Come on, Sparrowson. We have a croqueur, monsieur, to hunt. Okay, let's go. I knew a little competition would kick those bird brains into gear. Well, Inspector, this has been a productive meeting. I should probably start my investigation into the croqueur, monsieur, too. Not so fast, Cocorico. There is something else we need to discuss. Why does he get to discuss more? I want to know it all. Wow, I could go a lot of places. And pretty much all of them take all day. I'll go to the one place that doesn't take all day. Here for some shopping, are we? Or is it interview time? I guess this is a good time to... is as good a place to ask about rebel uprisings as anywhere else. Actually, I was thinking of Mademoiselle Sign. I know she's not here now, but the area just reminds me of her. Why? Do you feel guilty or something? Well, you should. You were the one who ended that case, Falcon. I acted professionally. No, Cocorico acts professionally. You acted like a fils de pute. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I just feel that we could have done something more to save Mademoiselle Sign. Let's not make the same mistakes again. Both my past cases, I've made mistakes. The first one, I got a guilty person released from jail and an innocent person imprisoned. The second one, I don't know how I could have done it better, but she was blackmailed into killing him. But I still threw her under it and said that she was there. Hey Frost, thanks for the raid. And so, I suppose this is good at the time anyway. I've never actually introduced myself properly before in a raid, but I play all sorts of games. I'm playing this one at the moment is Aviary Attorney. I play some Grand Theft Auto as well. I'm playing the Grand Theft Auto games in chronological order of when the games are based in game, so not in release order. I'm already up to San Andreas, which is fifth game in that order. I've also been playing some Age of Empires. First in the first on Tuesdays. Then past weeks I have been doing more Grand Theft Auto after in a later stream on Tuesdays. But tomorrow I'm going to be playing some Skyrim, which I started in the first stream on Tuesday last week. I've also played some horror games. I've played some storytelling games. So yeah, complete variety of different games I play. And yeah, it's been fun so far. Anyone that wants to watch, feel free. Hope it's enjoyable to you. So yeah. So this game is I am an attorney, defense attorney that defends people that have been imprisoned. I'm currently on my third case, which isn't really the job that my character would usually do, but I've been talked into helping out this investigation. I've only just started the investigation 15 minutes ago, and I've got all these different places I can go to do this investigation. These ones take a full day. The ones with those clocks take a full day to do the investigation and, well, to visit that place. Whether I get the investigation there done in the day or not is different. This is the longest case I've had. The last cases I've only had a few days. This one I've got 3 weeks. So I've got plenty of time. I don't know even where to start. I'll start at the bottom of the list here. It is a visual novel, so I have a lot of reading to do. Why did we come here, Falcon? We don't have a client to defend. I had a thought. If we want to find criminals, then we should probably talk to the person who deals with them every day. Ah, I get it. You're looking for Quark, the pesky jailer. Where is he? It could be his day off. Maybe we should come back another time? Really? That took all day? That's ridiculous. That was in the last case. That's the guy I'm working for. That's where we were found in the last case, at the start of the last case. That was to do with the last case where a chocolate wrapper we found contained chocolate that poisoned a guard that killed a guard that we had to defend, who they thought was the killer. That is the courthouse. I think that's a new place. Time to hit the books, am I right? I know this is the library. If you're looking for croque monsieur recipes, I guess that would be in the cooking section. We aren't here for recipes, Sparrowson. This librarian fellow seems pretty intelligent. If there's something we've overlooked, he would know. Would you mind lowering your voices? You're disturbing me during my daily crossword. Oh, I should have known. It's the two harlequins. It's good to see you too, monsieur. We have some questions. Of course you do. Fine, let's get this over with so I can get back to my puzzle. Do you know about an uprising? What can you tell us about an uprising? An uprising? Would you care to be more specific? Paris uprising. You two cannot be serious. You want me to talk about every rebellion, revolution, and revolt that Paris has ever been through? We would be here all night. What about an uprising that hasn't happened yet? A future uprising? I read the newspapers, messieurs. The government tries to strangle the media, but the truth shines through the gaps of censorship. The citizens' contempt for our current leaders is blatant. A future revolt is a very real possibility. That's all I know. I see. Let's try asking something else. Have you heard of the croque monsieur? The sandwich? Of course. I've heard of it. No, I mean a person with that name. No, that doesn't ring any bells. I'm familiar with the Earl of Sandwich, if that is any help. Wait, you can become an Earl of Food now? I'm in the wrong profession. Never mind, we'll try something else. Well, that was... Clearly we're barking up the wrong tree. Thank you for your time anyway, monsieur. I bid you good day. Sorry for that, I've got a bit of a runny nose. Is that for this place? I know I can click them there, but what is this here for? I'll go to this place. I don't even know what this place is, so... What of you? You can see the July column so clearly from up here. Ah, Cocorico. You're already here. You have news about the croque monsieur, or is this about the other matter? Here you go, as requested, the full register of those who entered Paris Law School and the full list of graduates. Very good. Let's take a look. Now, could you please tell me what this is about, Inspector? What exactly are you looking for? Look at this list of graduates. Do you see any names you recognize?